Okay, well let's go ahead and get started then.
Okay.
So tell me about yourself. I mean, what are you all about?
Well, all my life I wanted to be a cop. That's all I ever wanted to be.
Father, forgive me, for I have sinned. I've lied, I've lusted.
But I flunked out of the police academy.
I paid my neighbor $20 to give me free cable.
That is very interesting. So I became a priest.
Oh.
You know, now I work for a higher power.
I still make my living beating up kids at high school for their lunch money.
Your sin will find you out.
I steal Barbies.
I'm sure you did. You know, stealing Barbies really isn't that bad.
I ate all the ice cream. I thanked my uncle. Thanks, this has been a good time. See you next week.
There was this girl, Delilah. She was a knockout.
Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. I've been listening to gossip.
Delilah, is that you?
Yes.
She was just like a cool glass of lemonade on a hot summer day.
I've heard about a devious scheme from a man at the corner of Dobson and Elliott. It seems a Mr. T. Steele has been dealing in more than just flowers. I hope you can do something before it's too late.
Oh, well, my lamb, you know I'll take care of you. T. Steele?
Matters who's asking.
Father Mclintock?
Well, in that case, yes. T. Steele. Floral designer and, anything else you might need?
Really?
Father?
You look kind of gruff to be a flower salesman.
Well, like I said, anything.
How about sodium chloride? Little NaCl2?
What do you want?
Who's your supplier? I need a name.
Might have heard of him. Jimmy Chipster?
Jimmy the Chipmunk?
Yeah, that's the guy.
So it's Jimmy the Chipmunk.
The supermarket manager in Apache Junction?
Yeah, I always assumed that he was, you know, a part of some sort of drug smuggling ring.
Anyone who wants my job, well, they're welcome to it. So what if he's a priest? I like priests. Priests are honest. Being a priest, now there's a job you can go home and tell your family about. Well, except you can't have a family. But if I could have any job in the world, that would be it.
You the squirrel, the chipmunk? You Mr. Chipmunk?
I gotta call you back. What can I do for you?
Look, I got a few questions for you about NaCl2. It's called sodium chloride.
Don't know anything about it.
Yeah, well, that's not what the flower guy, Mr. Steele, is telling me. He's telling me that you know a little something about this, and you might be holding back from me, and I don't think I'm going to stand for that.
He was gonna put it in some water, that's all I know.
He was going to put it in some water. Let me explain something to you. When things start to happen and I start having to mention some names to people, I could slip your name, or I could just say I came to a wonderful little party with some ladies, and a ninja, and a clown, and a pirate.
First of all, this is my niece's birthday. You're interrupting. Second of all, you're annoying me. You want a name? Karkasov.
Karkasov.
Dr. Karkasov, get out of here.
All right, listen. I can arrange for some locusts, maybe a little blood in your pool. We can get things really, really messy around here, or we could get out of here really fast.
Get that!
Whoa. Yeah, in fact, I got this huge lead on this case. Dr. Karkasov.
What is this? Am I dead already?
No. I have a few questions for you. Okay, if you doctor, if that's your real name, what are you doing with all of your chemistry stuff?
Well, I am working on a formula to add a supplement to the people's water. This is completely harmless and no maggots in here. No maggots.
Completely harmless.
Completely harmless.
Then why are you putting it in their water supply?
You do not believe me? This is harmless?
No.
I show you. Eat it.
No, you eat
it. You have it.
No!
Father,
Get down!
Security! Security!
Get silent. Anything.
Do not comprehend.
Like that! Stay still! There was this one time when I was in the when I was six, and I won't go into it, but I had to lock my neighbors into their closet, and that's that. But my dad was really proud of me, which was a big deal.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I recognize that voice.
I didn't know you'd go so far.
Delilah?
Yes. Or rather, Marjorie Adams. We knew each other in the academy.
You're Marjorie Adams?
Yes. I'm sorry. I just can't stand this line of work. Oh, my! I think you killed him!
I didn't mean to. I was just... I thought he was a bad guy.
Domini Rex, Deus Pater, Omnipotent.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
I never wanted to be a cop.
It's been...
But you knew that when you met me.
9 days since my last confession.
All my life, all I wanted to be was a priest.
Do you have a cold?
Yes.
You sounded a little high-pitched today, Father.
Just tell me about your sins.
Okay, yesterday I was in Gap and I lusted after a pair of pale pink capris, even though I knew that my mother said I could not have them. And then after that, I chased Bobby Simmons into the street because I knew that a semi was coming, but he didn't get run over, but I wanted him to. And then last week, I ate a whole pan of brownies by myself and told my mother that the ferret did it. And we don't have a ferret, but she still believed me, so I feel bad.